sounds, and this grudge match is off and running. The final encounter between Tracer X and the revolutionary Darius Lockhart of Brent Wolferton. It is a tense stare down. Neither man rushing to make the first move. Here goes Tracer.
Well, you notice right before Tracer took off, he put that guard in his mouth. Two factors there. One, intimidation, and two, the fact that Tracer X recently suffered a nasty elbow to the jaw that knocked a few teeth loose. So that's kind of to protect the teeth and himself in this contest. But it may also put a bullseye on the jaw.
Yeah, it was a couple of months back at the end of a multiple-man matchup. Darius Lockhart just basically soccer kicked Tracer X right in the face. It was really one of the cheapest cheap shots I've seen in a long time that really got this rivalry going. A little bit ironic now that Tracer X finds himself with injuries to basically to his face. Shoulders down.
Well, I had an opportunity to speak with Tracer before the show, and he was trying to get used to having the guard in his mouth. And he said it's really weird. He wasn't sure how it was going to work out tonight. A little bit of nerves, but he's got to do what he's got to do to protect his jaw.
Yeah, positively so. This is a young man that recently won the Style Battle tournament. This is a young man with a lot of opportunities.
There was some great victories in that tournament, too.
Mm-hmm.
There were some big names.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities coming up. He's making progress. Now would be the worst possible time for an injury to derail that upward momentum that Tracer X has built. So, yeah, he's got to protect himself at all costs, really. Almost makes you wonder if he second-guesses that high-risk style that he likes. We've seen both men keep it on the ground so far.
Yeah, if I were Tracer X, I would not be doing a lot of high-flying stuff tonight. I would try to keep the match down on the mat. And the Tracer does have an amateur background, so that could be to his benefit. Beautiful head scissor.
Uh-oh. Lockhart going to the outside. He will have to watch out. The independent variable may take to the skies. No, Lockhart rushes in.
Tracer sidestepped him.
Pace quickens. Backwards drop kick. Don't see that very much.
No, a very difficult move to pull off because you can't necessarily see your opponent behind you.
Tracer.
Oh, right to the ear.
Lockhart will be the hardest hitter in this one. Tracer will be the highest flyer. Knee right to the side of the face. We are already seeing, you can see the pain on Tracer X's face. Cover two. You see the pain on his face, Brett? We are already seeing the effects of those facial injuries coming into play.
We see that headlock applied. What's that going to do? That's going to wrench the jaw of Tracer X. Mouth guard or not, that pressure is going to be applied to the cheek and chin of Tracer X.
Yeah, you hold your body just a certain way, just the right way, and the whole bone of your arm is up against the jaw and the mouth and the face of your opponent.
Ooh. Nasty chop. I wonder sometimes, I always hear the fans chanting weak after a wrestler hits a maneuver to try to get into the head of the superstar. What is that going to do to their opponent that goes, oh no, he's going to hit me even harder next time?
Yeah, absolutely. It can have a very detrimental effect to your favor. Lockhart stuck in with a knee. Cover. Only got a count of two. Tracer X very tenacious. And once again, Lockhart going back now to the chin lock. But once again, bone on bone against the injured jaw, face, and mouth of Tracer X. Very interesting. You see all kinds of wrestling matches and all kinds of strategies employed. Very rarely do you see a match that's focused on something like the jaw or the face. Darius Lockhart knew exactly what to target.
Yeah, he had a strategy in mind. That's the dangers of the social media era, YouTube and all that, is that it was very easy to see the match that Tracer X suffered injury in. Not to mention Tracer X had pictures on his social media of the missing teeth.
Yeah, they used to say back when I was first getting started, don't tape it up because your opponent will know it's hurt. Now it's don't tweet about it.
Yeah. If you don't want somebody to know, don't put it on social media.
Oh, drop kicked him right in the face. I mean, right in the face. They're 4 feet away from us, and Lockhart just drop kicked Tracer X right in the mouth.
Kevin Pierce went to check on Tracer, and Tracer was all right. Now he's got to answer the 10 count.
This could be a count out. I ain't lying. Tracer X just got drop kicked right in the mouth.
An already injured mouth, too. Our camera's bringing you right into the action.
Tracer X back in the fight, but Lockhart advances, sends him back to the floor again.
Darius Lockhart really seems to want the count-out victory against Tracer X.
I don't agree with this at all. He had the energy to get back in the ring. Lockhart did not throw him with enough force to do a lot of damage. He's giving Tracer X valuable time to recover here. That's a strategic misstep from Lockhart's part. If he was going to throw him back out again, he should have really chucked him and tried to do some damage.
Try to aim for the guardrail if you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Tracer X might be playing possum here. He did get his bell rung. Cover! He did get his bell rung on that drop kick, but that was an extra of almost 10 full seconds to recover potentially.
And right back into that headlock.
Lockhart positioned very well so that Tracer X must navigate Lockhart's own body weight on top of him.
Ask him. Ask him.
See the way they're positioned. Tracer X will have to throw Darius's weight off of him before Tracer X can move.
Yeah, you look around all 4 sides of the ring. Tracer really at the disadvantage to try to reach the ring ropes.
Tracer X. Good Lord, rocked in the face again. Darius Lockhart is trying to leave Cabarrus Arena with some teeth. Lockhart to the buckle. Woo! Tracer X uncorks a huge kick, and now it's Lockhart who tumbles to the floor. Brett, will Tracer X rethink the high-risk style with that injury, or will he go full speed ahead?
I think he's going to try to fly. We've seen him make a couple of attempts earlier on. And, you know, I was thinking as I was watching this, that mouth guard makes it very difficult for Tracer to talk. Tracer tends to be very vocal with the crowd to try to get them pumped behind him. A drop kick.
Pretty safe on the high-risk scale. Is that through the ropes drop kick?
He looks
this
like
next one might not be.
Yeah, this looks like he's headed for the guardrail.
Woo! Lockhart up and over into the first row. Darius Lockhart over the guardrail into the first row.
You know, that's why our first row fans hate the guardrails. They'd rather just have the wrestler in their lap than to have him tumble over the rail. But, you know, depending on the wrestler, I can't blame them. You know? There's some you'd want in your lap more than others. Just saying.
Maybe if Tessa Blanchard was still around. Tracer X off the top. Huge clothesline. Tracer X trying to make something happen here. Cover 2. No. Yeah, I can't really think of anybody on the roster I'd want on my lap. Maybe that's just me.
To each their own.
Maybe Nick Iggy of the Carnies. Tracer standing over Lockhart.
Coach Mikey seems like he'd be fun.
Oh, dear. That's all you, Brett. Tracer got the wrist clutch. Lockhart trying to fight out.
No, he's going to block it. Oh, that's just a punch to the jaw.
Open hand slap. We heard it here at ringside. I love being up close and personal to the action because you can hear the intensity.
First one missed, but the second one connects.
Tracer had to go all the way around the world, but he got him. Lockhart is on Dream Street.
He seemed a little surprised that Lockhart was still standing.
Huge lariat just turned Tracer X inside out. 2 of the brightest young stars in the Carolinas. are going to war here at Cabarrus Arena. Who will win this rivalry? A lot of pride on the line. Who will have the bragging rights? Who will win the feud?
They're both trying to make their way towards the ropes to get back to the standing position as the count inches closer and closer to 10. Lockhart up to his feet first, has a rear waist lock. Tracer trying to use his body weight to maneuver out of it. Tracer landed on his feet.
Quick thinking, great thinking. Good Lord, shotgun drop kick.
Did you see Lockhart's head hit that bottom turnbuckle? May have knocked him loopy.
Open hand slap. Tracer, we have talked about it throughout the matchup. He will be more comfortable on the ropes than will Lockhart. Wrist clutch. Oh dear. Woo! Superplex off the middle rope.
This is one of those matches, Brad, where both men really need the victory here. You know, they have that momentum going for them.
Shoulders are down. Woo-hoo!
Almost.
Referee Kevin Pierce says only 2.
I swear Pierce's wrist almost hit the mat on that. That was incredibly close to a 3 count.
Yeah, we've got that great sideline view here throughout the night, but it is the official word of the man in the ring that we must go by.
Well-placed kicks by Tracer X.
Right on the arm. Swing and a miss.
Oh, palm strike.
Darius.
Tracer trying to get his hands up to block some of those shots.
Darius trying to throw hands.
Takes him down. Oh, right into the ropes.
This. Oh, kneed him right in the back. Lockhart trying to roll into a cover. Did not get him. Did not get him. Lockhart so quick to roll into the cover, he almost repositioned Tracer X. He may have actually kind of shook him back alert, for lack of a better way of saying it.
Yeah, to his own detriment, it gave Tracer a little time to recover.
Lockhart disrespectful, as is the attitude that has become commonplace of the Revolt. A lot of questions unanswered about the future of that group. That's neither here nor there. Lockhart, they're going to the top again. Thus far, it has been Tracer X who has been able to use the ropes most effectively.
And you know, that is one thing we made mention earlier with Elijah Evans and the Syndicate, where one as the others usually are. No sign of Zane, no sign of the other members of the Revolt here for this match. I have to imagine that they're watching from somewhere.
Oh, dear.
I don't think this is wise at all.
Oh, Lockhart held on.
Using the strength.
Oh, with all his body weight down on the chest, almost like the old earthquake splash.
205 pounds of impact by Darius Lockhart. Going up. Up in the electric chair, perhaps. A victory roll.
2, no sir. Lockhart into the buckle. Tracer through the ropes. Oh, face first! Face first into the canvas. Is X gonna give it to him right here? No one more at home on the top rope than this man. Woo! 450-degree splash. Got it.
I tell you, Brad Stutz, the only person I know besides me that can make a 450 look better. And that's only when I step on the scale, so.
Tracer X finally wins the war and finally shuts up Darius Lockhart.